Full game, we back with another video, you know what I'm saying? My boy ain't got the M4 exhaust. It's the third mod. We about to put it on this bike right here. It ain't gonna be loud to match the physique. This shit beautiful. Hey, you see them tire stickers, boy, that shit slap. Got out the box. M4 performance exhaust, boy. We about to get it cracking. Bag the bike out, cause we gotta do some work. We about to do some work. Alright. Check back y'all in a minute. Alright, y'all, we finna start taking this off. So first thing you wanna do is take your seat off. Take off your seat. So once you take off your seat, you're gonna see this little servo mechanic thing. And basically this runs with this exhaust. You close the valves on it so it won't, you know, put out all that exhaust type shit. But anyway, this right here is gonna be attached to these two cords right there. Get your flathead, pop it out from the side, move it down, take it off. Alright, so once you do that, you come down here to your shield. Take off that screw, loosen up these screws, that screw right there, and that screw right there. Once you take the screws out, right, screws right there, this is shield, both shields, you're gonna see the other end of the servo connected with the wires. Make sure you have Allen wrench, and this is a 4. So 4. No, I'm lying hard as hell. This is a 5. You can't see it. Put the light right there, you see? This is a 5. Focus. Well, anyway, get your Allen wrench, and it has to be a size 5. That's what fit these screws. When you're taking this one off right here, the end part is like a little clamp. There's a little clamp right there. You can just kind of like twist it like this way, and it just like slide right off. So now to take this off, this little nut right here, you can use a 12mm, or you can use a 13. I used a 12. See, I used a 12mm. Loosen that bit up. You can take that joint off. The little nut. All right, next step. See them little nuts right there? Them little nuts. You wanna unscrew them little nuts so you can take this the spring off of this right here. And I use a size 10 wrench. Size 10 wrench. Damn, your shit bright in here. A size 10 wrench, cause nothing else will fit, and these fit to loosen them nuts up. You gonna screw them joints. All right, so we got the wires, cords, whatever off. So basically, once you loosen up these nuts right here, just play with it a little bit, pull on it and yank it. It'll be a little spring like this. This little spring, kind of pull that little spring back, and then pull these wires out. So once you get these out, because these will come out first, so depending on how strong you is, then the whole thing will just fall apart. And you can just take that off. So the next thing we gotta do is unscrew this right here, the whole little servo thing. That's the next thing we gotta do. Alright, so now get to the servo part. These are the two wires that connect to down there, right? So all you gotta do is take them out to the little hole. The little hole they go in, you just wiggle it a little bit, slide it right about that hole. So now, once you've done that, you can unhook them like this, right? And you could really just pull it from the bottom. Let's see. Oh, it's hooked on or something. Hold up. What's that right there? Alright, so I just threw these cords. Fuck these cords and shit. But that's how you pull them out. So they're gonna be hanging all the way up here, right? What you gotta do, shine the light right here. What you gotta do is this little thing. You probably can't see where my finger is. It's a little black thing. Let me see your phone. You see a little black, little hoop looking thing? What you gotta do one at a time, squeeze them cords around that little opening right there, and then you can pull them bitches out. Then you pull them out and throw them over there like I just did. Fuck them cords. Alright, so it's 2 screws. The one he just took off, and the one back here. That's what old buddy on the other video didn't say with his goof ass. But you gotta take off both screws. So what we did, we took off the back one first, and then you saw he just took off that one. And we used a 1/2-inch wrench for the back, and then we used a 10-inch wrench for the front. Or if you got the full ratchet set, use a 11 millimeter socket for your wrench. Next bolt you gotta take off is this one right here. You gotta take that bolt off right there, and then that's gonna detach this from this from this. All right, see, it's day 2 out here. We still trying to put on the exhaust. We would have been done, but you got these 2 fuck ass screws right here. They on there so goddamn hard that we could not get them off. So we trying this. It's stay. So we trying this right here. It's basically a liquid wrench. It's gonna loosen it up so we can take it off. And this is the part that we're on right now. So once we get them screws off, then we can take that fat ugly thing off right there. So pray for us. Alright, so that shit is gone. It's gone. There's a screw.
Shouts out to this, man.
There's the other screw piece.
This shit the fucking goat.
That's the goat right here. We let it sit for 30 minutes. Get you a 6 millimeter ratchet bit. Put that bit on loose, on left, and go to work. Boy, it came right out. So now we can continue. You see this right here? That's your clamp. You gotta loosen it up. So when you loosen that up, I think you got one more bolt too. I think. I already loosened it up though. Let me see what comes out. There we go. Kinda gotta fall down the tire kinda in the way. Hold up. Alright, we got that stupid son of a bitch out. So now it's like that. And you can see it kinda got like you know what I'm saying, that right there, but it kinda like gunk too. But anyway, so what you gonna do is you're gonna take it, and I'm gonna show you with my hand. So you're gonna take it and you're gonna edge it down just like this. And if you got somebody with you, have them turn your tire this way. Not this way.
Clockwise.
This way, clockwise. That way, as you pulling this down, the tire gonna help push it down at the same time. And it'll pop right out. So next step, you still got your clamp, right? Mm-hmm. Make sure you loosen that clamp up. Oh, we might need to loosen it some more. Nah, it should come off. Let me see if it's gonna come off. And I'll loosen it up when I get it off. There you go. We probably should have left it on. But anyway, loosen your clamp up, and then you can take this off and then slide your other exhaust on. But I'm gonna loosen it up some more because it's not all the way loose. It's still like a little tight, but I'm loosening up some more. Yeah. Alright, the next part is you gotta take off these bolts. These bolts go to this piece right here, right? Just take them bolts out. They give you these bolts that come with the exhaust. You're gonna stick this behind this, not in between. You're gonna put it behind it. Look, like, see my hand going? Behind. You're gonna put it behind there, and the bolts are gonna be long enough. They're gonna go through the 2 holes, and then you're gonna put your wash on. and then you put your exhaust on. So hold on. Alright, so after a bunch of fucking struggling, we got it on there. Niggas on YouTube video making this shit look easy. It ain't really that easy, but then it's easy. So, like I said, this piece go behind here, literally behind it. You can see the screw, the nut back there, go behind it. So, if you ran into the problem like we did, probably ran into was you putting this in here, but you can't get your hand back here to get the nut on there. So, we used a 1.5 wrench, and we put the nut inside of the wrench, and we took the wrench and put it back. We took the wrench and put it back there. You probably ain't gonna be able to see it. We put it back there, and we held it onto the screw, and we used a ratchet screwdriver and got to work. And that's how you're gonna get that in there. Where is it? That's how you're gonna get that in there. So the other issue you may run into, you doing that, this is gonna slide all the way to the right. Man, just yank that motherfucker back. Just yank it back and put it into the hole and screw that bit down. It's gonna be alright. Ain't nobody gonna even see the little shit back there. Now it's time to put the goddamn exhaust on, finally. Now you got the exhaust. You gonna stick it right up in the little tube. Right here. Stick it right up in there. And now you gotta put your clamp back on. So, you know, this should clamp. You gotta stick that shit right back the fuck on. What was I using for that?
The 6.
Nah, I think I was using what you call it? I was using the 11. Hold on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alright, so you
Nice.
make sure you put your clamp back in, right? Tighten that shit up. And then the screw that came with the exhaust, third screw, go in there. Shit, that ain't it. Man, I'm tired of hell. Fuck. I'm tired of hell, man. Fuck this shit.
I'm over this shit, bruh.
2 days. Everybody on YouTube shit look easy here, but his shit had to be difficult. So anyway, put the clamp back on, right? Make sure you put the clamp back on, and then you put your bolt in here that they give you from the out the package. This is my issue with this. Nobody says shit about this in YouTube. When you bolt it on, it feel like it's not catching because it come with like a little washer. You probably can't see that. You see it? A little washer. And that nut right there does not come with it. It was an extra nut from something we had. And I put that bitch on there because I want to make sure this exhaust is sturdy. Even with you bolting it in, it still was a little loose. So I put that nut back there and got the ratchet and went to work. Got the ratchet and went to work. And now, this exhaust, it don't move. So after you put that on, you gotta turn the bike on, idle it for 10 minutes. We're gonna skip all that. But you turn the bike on, you idle it for 10 minutes. That way, it get time to cycle through having a different exhaust pipe on the bike. And then after that, you ride it. You shouldn't get no codes. But if you happen to get codes, they have this thing called a servo buddy. This right here, you put that servo buddy on, it's basically gonna act as a replacement for this servo mechanism right here. So it's gonna fool your engine into thinking you have your servo on and you don't. That'll be a next video though for installation. But other than that,
When you get through cycling through, we're gonna turn it on, rev it a few times for y'all, so I'll see how it sound.
facts.
And the baffle is still in. We didn't take it out yet.
We ain't take it out yet. We've been on this shit for 2 days. I don't know why them YouTube niggas making it look glorious, nigga. It's not.
Stop the cap.
Been on it for 2 days, but you know, it come with reward. So, be right back. Alright, y'all. So we got the exhaust put on. This is what it look like. see them tires? You see them tire stickers, nigga? That shit blanging in the motherfucking sunlight. You got the exhaust put on. You know what I'm saying? Looking nice. Looking nice. Then you got all that big shit in the back. Boy, go ahead and crank that bit, boy. We let it run for 10 minutes, too. You gotta let it run for 10 minutes. So I did that. What you trying to get me kicked out? But yeah, so we chilling. God damn, it got quiet.
I hope I ain't piss nobody off.
You probably done walk everybody up around this hole. But yeah, so
Get this nigga out of here.
that's what the exhaust sound like. That shit good and loud for the motherfuckers. They be like, this shit ain't loud enough, and they taking that baffle out.
Stop the cap.
Boy, you crazy, nigga. This shit loud as hell. That shit dumb loud. Of course, like I said, everything is gone, so it's just the exhaust. You know what I'm saying? That shit loud as hell. But that's it though, my guy. That's how you put on exhaust. And you know, it took us 2 days, unfortunately, because this brand new bike had the strong ass screws on it. But that's how you put the exhaust on. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell us what you think.
Football game, we out.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.